everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. Finally, it's here. The focus of the college football world right here on this field today, and we can't wait. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Michigan's offense will get the first swing today. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and sings.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Defense is coming after him. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack.
Well, Chris, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. We're still adjusting, trying to get ready to start this game. That's back-to-back sacks to start the football game. And now, how'd you like to face this third down if you're the quarterback after getting sacked the first 2 plays?
This crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. 2nd down play coming up.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. I mean, he's a good back. I love this scrimmage.
We'll hand it off. Here's a jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, the offense goes with a jet sweep, and the defense is there. That is a tough play to defend, but give them credit for playing with discipline, especially with their eyes, not getting caught up, squeezing inside. They got to the outside and prevented that from being a big play.
The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
The coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Solid run. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Here comes a handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. They'll kick it away here. Fair catch made at the 20. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this is the risk you take when you run this play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires. And this time it backfires on the offense by going backwards for a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking for the wide out. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line. And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And there's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. They call the counter run here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't full at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Michigan today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the offense trots back onto the field here. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
They've got him down out near the 40.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get 1st downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up 1st downs.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. A handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. So we've reached the 2-minute warning. This offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. 2nd down after that previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle, but 1st down. And now the 1st snap in the red zone in this drive. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Takes the handoff. It's Turner. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is, but it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good, and they go up 17-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A little bit less than 30 seconds to go before halftime, and it'll be 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Michigan. Wow, what a play. Defensive score. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there in Orlando. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Marines will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go. And he pulls in the catch. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you don't play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Now it's second down here. And he'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Boy, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move.